It's day 27. It's day 27. I have 3 days left on this challenge. Oh my, just there is so many, like there is still so many topics and so many things that are running around in my mind. But I was actually noticing that there's like the main thing that I have not really talked about yet, which is the experience of divinity, the experience of source, of presence, of God, of spirit, however you want to call it. That is like, I believe in the shared by the foundation of each religion, but also like what spirituality is pointing at. Um, yeah, and I want to bring this sense and this experience to awareness. I want to um, acknowledge that this is mainly actually my experience of life currently. It's being aware of that sense of constant presence. And what I mean by that is when I relax my mind for a few seconds, when I just take a breath, bring my awareness to the breath, when I give up all thoughts, when I stop trying to understand and trying to figure out, trying to comprehend, when I stop mm, being in the stories about myself, in, like, or any sense of identity, but I just really ground in this present moment and taking deep breath. There is something that remains. I can lose any sense of my personality, my identity, my past, my future. I lose any sense of this or any sense of that. And there is something that remains. That is the sense of beingness, sense of isness, awareness itself, consciousness itself, no thoughts. And it feels like home. Simply grounding in this sense of beingness. I exist, I am. And I see, I recognize this presence in all that exists. Other beings, but even objects. Everything has this quality of isness, source, spirit, God, divinity, however you want to call it again. And everything stems from that, his isness, that beingness, that core essence of what is all that is. A shared common ground. Like the saying of everything is made of stardust, for example, rings really true to me. in the scientific way of saying it is everything is made of the same atoms, just different configurations. But there is an actual experience of knowing I exist, whatever the I is here, outside of thoughts. I don't need thoughts to be. I don't need stories or beliefs or concepts to be. They are useful for navigating this physical reality. That's what the ego is for. But they're not needed. That's not the source, that's not the core of who I am. And I also don't like using the I every single time there is an itch, because I is everything. It's not necessarily pointing at this body or this personality or whoever you're watching right now. I is you. It just seemed very important that before I end this 30 days of facing fear, I would acknowledge the existence of existence itself. The truth of all that is presence, isness, beingness, source, spirit, God. When this is acknowledged and recognized, you come back home. You feel home and you feel at peace. Because you know that nothing that happens in the physical reality can actually touch you. Not in a way of like affecting your experience, but you know that existence itself cannot die. And that you're just witnessing, almost like on a screen, you're witnessing. I don't want to say a dream because it has like connotations that I don't mean here. But you're witnessing existence, source, experiencing itself. My words might confuse the mind. If you're hearing my words through mine, it might confuse, it might seem very vague, very hoo-hoo, whatever you want to call it. My words are meant to be heard from the heart, and my words are meant to be heard from your intuition. If you are ready, this will ring with a deeper knowing in you. You might not quite understand why you're attracted to hearing things like this, but it will resonate. You'll just know. It'll just feel right without clearly understanding why. Yeah. All I have to say is I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for opening up. And I'll talk to you tomorrow for day 28. Bye.